Okay, hi, I'm not sure what happened, but zip lining through the rainforest is a lot of fun, is much more specific and concrete than just to say this is a lot of fun. So when I say zip lining through the rainforest is a lot of fun, you can kind of picture it, and you can see how it would be more engaging to your audience. So let's see, one more example provided by the book. The book gives us a small town, and the book says that this is very general. It's not good writing. A better way to describe a small town would be a rural prairie town of 20,000 people. So you see how that's much more concrete and specific, and it gives you, as a listener or a reader, a much better sense of what the writer is talking about. So next in the list of the 7 C's is complete. So if you think of a news story, the classic opening paragraph of the story answers who, what, where, when, why, and sometimes also how. And that's because the point is to give all relevant information. So when somebody reads the lead paragraph of a news story, the reader gets all necessary information about what to expect. The reader isn't left wondering, what is this piece about? So if the reader has any questions, you would say that the lead paragraph doesn't let them know all of the information. So in terms of your writing, if the reader wants more information, if the reader wants more information, that means that you have not been complete. So and then the book tells us writing that is not complete wastes everyone's time, because then the recipient has to ask supplementary questions, and then the writer has to answer them. So it's always best to include all relevant information and include all information that makes the letter or the story complete. Number 5 is courteous. So courteous is about being polite in a social sense, but in the context of business writing, being courteous means something a little different. It means being gender neutral. It means putting the audience first. So you would not write about from the perspective of we. You might write from the perspective or addressing you. You is the audience. We is the writer and the behind the scenes. Let's see. Be tactful as a writer. Follow conventional courtesies, and then use a reader-friendly format. So those are all things that you can do to be courteous to your reader. And then let's see. And then moving on to constructive. So constructive, just to be constructive means that your writing avoids unnecessary negativity. So what you want to do to be constructive is emphasize the positive rather than the negative. Okay. Put forward what you can do, not what you cannot do. And then tell your reader or customers and clients what they can do, not what they cannot. So let's say, look, you could say, instead of saying we don't allow children or pets, you could say we welcome adults without children, and we welcome adults without pets. So do you see how that's less negative? It's trying to emphasize the positive rather than saying we don't allow kids and we don't allow pets. That sounds like so those, I'm sorry, I think I forgot one of the C's. Hold on a second. And that was coherent. Okay, so coherent is writing that feels like one, it's unified. um, everything kind of flows, and it feels like one whole. So how can you try to write in a more coherent fashion? Well, in terms of paragraphs, you always want to start with a topic sentence, except in the first paragraph because that's the intro, but all of your body paragraphs should begin with a topic sentence. What is the topic sentence? The topic sentence is the first sentence of the body paragraph, and it lets your reader know the main point of that paragraph. So whatever the main purpose of that paragraph is, you're going to state it in the topic sentence. And as the paragraph goes forward, everything that follows should be directly related to the topic sentence. And if it isn't, you can just get it out of there. Let's see. So the book doesn't really give any more examples about achieving coherent writing, but the topic sentence suggestion is a good one. Now we're getting to approaching the 15-minute mark, which is where I usually try to stop because I don't want to go on and on and on. So hopefully this was helpful to you. In closing, I would just suggest that for your revision or your revision strategy, I think the best thing that you have to your advantage in this situation is that you wrote part 1 of the report last week and a whole week has passed. So I really think that when you go back and read part 1 of your report, you will, if there are any errors or if there are any let's say there are places where the writing is wordy or places where the writing is general, I really think you will notice it. It will jump out at you. So my advice to everyone would be that you read through part 1 of your formal report and just see what you notice. See what jumps out at you as material that you should either, revise and write better, or material that you should cut. And I would suggest that you follow your instincts, but just read over part 1 and see what you notice about your writing, see what needs to be changed, and then look at my comments. And if you have any errors in terms of formatting, be sure that you correct them, and remember, follow the formatting that is discussed in chapter 18 of the textbook. And that's it. So have a great night or rest of the day, and I look forward to reading the next part of your report. Bye.